Hello everyone. This is Monday, March the 18th, 2023, and it is 12 noon, and we have a temperature of plus 3 degrees right now. Hopefully it'll rise a little bit more before the day's over. So, where are we, you ask? I'm on the corner of Spring Garden and South Park. I'm going to take a walk over to Victoria Park and walk down through the park today and see what's going on there, and then we'll take some walk around some other places. All right? Sounds like a deal? All right, let's get going. We just got to wait for the green light, and we'll head right over here to Victoria Park and take a walk down through there. Well, how is everybody doing today? Enjoyed the weekend? We got by a weekend with no snow. That was pretty amazing because we've had lots of snow recently. All right, here we are, Victoria Park, going down through here. I've been here before, but I just wanted to go down through again. And I see an awful lot of tents up down here. I'm just going down through to see how serious the situation is here. It must be horrible sleeping out at night in these tents. I can only imagine. You must have to have a really nice warm sleeping bag and all that stuff to survive it. There is lots. Some of them aren't even tents, they're just a tarp. Like that one there is just a tarp hanging over stuff. Can only imagine. This is what you call extreme poverty. And we don't know the stories behind these folks. They could have got priced out of their apartments. Could be anything. Look at this right here. What's the sign on this chair? The young and homeless. Homeless, anything helps. There's the sign right there, young and homeless. Anything helps. Well, we'll go the rest of the way down to Victoria Park. And then maybe, I don't know, some residential areas down the south end maybe. Not sure. You can see the snow's almost gone again. Isn't that great? We had that big snowstorm and it hasn't been super warm, but when it's above zero, the snow is going to melt a little bit. So gradually over the last week, we've lost most of our snow. Only got a little tiny bit left. There is snow coming to Atlantic Canada, but looks like Halifax might get quite a bit of rain. We'll see. Hopefully it's rain, but who knows. There's the Queen Elizabeth Hospital right there. Very big hospital in Halifax. As most cities are, big hospitals. But they have lots of good doctors in there, and if you need to be there, that's the place to be. I got my cataracts done there. I had to go in twice because they don't do them both at once. They do them separately. And they were great in there. The eye surgeons that I had was like super really great. So what do you want to do? Let's go up a block or so and then we'll go another direction, okay? Cathedral Street right here. That's because there's a big cathedral right here. You want to look at it? I've been on this street before and showed this, but if you want, a lot of people haven't seen some of my older videos. You know, that would have been at least a year and a half ago when I came on. I did a video about Victoria Park and the surrounding areas, and that was one of the buildings I showed quite a bit of that day. And that's why they call this Cathedral Street, because there's a cathedral right there. Big, fancy, well-made building, a large cathedral. So they call it Cathedral Street. And it runs right along Victoria Park, runs parallel to Victoria Park. This cathedral is the Anglican Church of Canada owns this big cathedral. Okay. And this building belongs to the Anglican Church as well. Caution, hidden driveway. Yeah, right. Cars may come up anytime right through there. What a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky. I get down here where the trees aren't in the way. I'll point my phone up there and you can see that it's blue sky. Look, nothing but blue sky. No clouds. No clouds in the sky today. Nothing but blue sky. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Just beautiful blue sky. All right. I'm going to go down the street. What is this street? I'm not sure because there's no sign on the corner. But we'll walk down it anyways and explore a little bit, some of these side streets here. And hope you enjoy this walking video in the South End today. I know I've been to the South End a few times, but I haven't been on every street. There's a lot of streets that make up the South End. It's impossible that I've been on every street. So we're gonna go walking and just see if we can discover any new things. You never know what you encounter along the way. So that's my goal, to try to find something new and exciting that you may enjoy seeing. On this little quest, our journey around the South End, as we snoop and look and try to find something nice to show on this video. It's quite calm out. There's not a lot of wind today. I didn't know if it would be windy or not, but no, it's pretty good. As soon as I come to a street sign, I'll let you know what street this is. I'm not exactly sure. A lot of stuff in this area pertains to university. There's a lot of university buildings. There's the Sacred Heart School right there. The South End is a blend of religious institutions, university, hospital, and residences, apartments and houses. Mixture of all those things. Not a lot in the way of factories down here. Mostly to do with education, and I'm on College Street. There we go. College and Summer is the corner right there. Right by that tall apartment building is College and Summer. I like walking around the South End. It's very beautiful. And it's quite flat for Halifax. Halifax is really hilly, but the South End is fairly flat. We'll go across the street and then we'll go up that way. And then we'll see what we want to do after that. Corner of Summer and College is where we are right now. So we'll go up Summer Street. I'm not going to go too far up Summer because Roby's just up here a little bit, and I don't want to get back on Roby Street, so we'll continue. We'll come up here a little ways and we'll be at the corner of Spring Garden and Summer right here. And I don't want to go down Spring Garden either because I've been on it a lot. And I don't want to go up to Roby. None of those streets, I want to stay off of those. And we'll explore streets that are less traveled. All right? Streets that I don't travel all the time. We'll try to stick with those today. So the corner of Summer and Spring Garden, maybe I'll go one block and then go back down to the South End again. We're still in the South End, but I just don't want to go on Spring Garden too much. Just maybe a block away from the city. Okay. Let's take a trail. Here we go. Little trail. Okay, we'll go up one block and then we'll go back down through the South End on this street up here. Well, it's not even slightly cold out here. This is great for +3 or 4. It might be 4 now. So it's not, it's because there's no wind. It's really calm, sunshiny day. No wind. You know what they said about in like a lion, or like a lamb. March came in like a lion, so we're looking forward to it going out. Nice and gentle, warm sunshine. all that stuff. Okay, we'll go down Carlton Street. Carlton is the next street right here on the corner. Can't say I've walked it too much, so we'll walk down Carlton Street. Carlton and Spring Garden now. We're getting off of Spring Garden. We're going to go down Carlton Street. We can't go too far, but we can take a little side step down here. You see what I just saw in the corner there? A community fridge. If you need any food, you can feel free to go into that fridge and help yourself, which a gentleman was doing when I came by there. Otherwise, I would have stopped and looked at it so he could see it. But somebody was at it, so I didn't want to intrude. Do you ever wonder how old some of these houses are? Sometimes I wonder, like, how many years have they been here? Sometimes there's little signs along the sidewalk that tell you things about these buildings, and other times not so much. And this is the Sir Charles Tupper Medical Building. I'm not sure what things you go there for, but so that street is closed, so we won't be going through there. We'll go down this way. Sir Charles Tupper Medical Building. Okay. As we walk around the heart of the South End in the university area, another little part of Dalhousie University, the Research Institute, right here on the corner at 1348 Summer Street. Life Sciences Research Center. Well, we'll make our way down into the south a little farther. That sound like a good idea? The heart of Dalhousie University, right here. All these buildings are university buildings. Well, we can't get into this place, but we can have a look at the construction site, I guess, without going too deep into it. This must be, I don't know if this is that McDonald House or not. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but maybe. This could be now. It looks kind of big for that. So, anyway, it's a construction site. Not sure what it is. Anyway, there we are. We'll go the other way. Keep on making our way down into the south end. Queen Elizabeth Health Sciences Center. I wonder when they'll name something the King Charles Center. I've heard a lot of different opinions on King Charles. A lot of people don't like the idea. We've had a queen so long, they don't like the idea of a king. I think it's all right. Let Charles be king. He got cheated out of a lot of years because most people become king or queen or head of state at a younger age than he is. So I don't know his age, but I think he's somewhere around 75. And Queen Elizabeth became queen when she was just young. So she had like 50, 60 years as queen. I'm not sure the exact number, but she was queen for a very long time. And Charles is not going to have that. He could have a short reign. Very, very short reign for Charles compared to what Queen Elizabeth had. So let's not begrudge him for that. He's entitled to be king. Let's not make a big fuss of it. I think it's a great idea. The inauguration is coming up soon, and some people are floating the idea that Canada needs to do something really big for when King Charles's inauguration takes place. And I think a good many of us are saying we'd like a holiday, right? If you're out there in the workforce, you'd like a holiday, wouldn't you? Yeah, I know. I always liked that when they had another holiday when I was working. Now holidays don't mean much to me. It just means that my wife might have the day off. But as far as me, I get every day off, so we do whatever I please. And I please to come out here and make videos. That's what I love to do. Is come out here and make lots of videos for you folks to watch. Tell you one thing, when you're in the shade, like right there, the temperature is much cooler than when you're out here in the sun. Now there's the end of where I walked by earlier of Victoria Park right there. That's the bottom end of it. All right, I'm on Morris Street now. It's been a while since I walked down Morris Street. Maybe we'll jig-jog our way down to the south end there somewhere and hang out. See if I can read how many minutes I've been walking. Can't quite make it out because the sun's shining on my screen. When I get in the shade, we'll see how many minutes I've been going here. I'm trying not to make them too long so you don't get discouraged before you get to the end of it and shut it down. So instead of going an hour and having to do that, if I can keep it to 45 minutes or 40, it'll be just as entertaining and you might watch it all. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 28, almost a half an hour. If I can keep this to 45 minutes, that will be really good. Maybe I get more people that will watch the whole thing rather than watch it a bit and then click through it fast and then end it. And you don't know what you're missing in this beautiful city if you don't watch all these videos. It truly is a gem. Halifax is a gem in Canada. It's unlike any other city you can find. You never find another city like Halifax. It's a blend of old and new, steep hills, some not so steep. South end is a little flatter than the north end. North end is hilly. South end is a little flatter. And so I think you really love this to watch videos of Halifax. It's so beautiful. You got old, like these buildings right here are old. And you got new ones, high rise, short rise, private house, all different kinds of stuff. And most of all, you're right beside the ocean. We got a beautiful harbor here and beautiful waterfront, which I can't wait till the weather's nice. As soon as I get a nice warm day, we're going to the waterfront. It's not too much fun right now because it's cold. And the wind usually blows down there this time of year. It's not really a great place to be when it's cold and windy and nobody's down there. It kind of loses something. So we're just waiting for the warm weather to come. The first nice warm day I get, I'm going down there and I'm going to spend more than an hour because it's exciting to see the waterfront come alive again after your cold winters and not much going on down there. To see people coming out again and the vendors open up, and so I'm just waiting. When that happens, I'll be right down there. making a nice video for you folks. If we'd have known what we know now, we wouldn't have bought a white car. There's what they look like. We washed ours yesterday. Yeah, it looked some bad from all the salt. But salt comes off easy, so it's an easy wash when you're just washing the salt off. But white really shows the salt, a white car. I think the best ones are like somewhere between gray, green, those kind of colors. They don't show the dirt as bad as white. Spencer House Park. Spencer House Senior Center, South End Community Daycare Center and St. Mary's Elementary School. Playground, staff parking. I think I've been going through that playground before. I think I showed you something, not the playground, but there was I think a skating rink or something down there. I was showing something down there one day, I think. Although I didn't come in from this side, but it looked familiar. But I've been wrong before, so could be wrong again. Corner of Morris and Queen, that's where we are. Morris and Queen. Where do you want to go from down here? Want to go to Tim Hortons and hang out? You can do that. Okay, we'll keep on going down the hill. There's the library right up there. We're just in a couple of blocks from Spring Garden Road. Dalhousie University residents, I would say, since they got the sign up on the building. How about we jig-jog down? We'll go down Church Street and jig-jog our way over to Tim's in the South End on Barrington. But rather than go straight, we'll gradually make our way over there. This is called the Churchill Apartments. 1271 Church Street. They're nice, aren't they? Very, very nice. Look at that right here. Churchill Apartments. I would hazard a guess this is a one-way street. Since you got parking on that side, there's not room for two cars here. This is going to be a one-way street down through here, Church Street. Very quiet residential area. I will walk to the end of the street and then we'll go down the hill. Okay? We will see what it is. I think it's South Street down here, if I'm not mistaken. South Street goes all the way up to Roby. Maybe, I think that's as far as it goes. Up to Roby, maybe beyond that, I'm not sure. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, South Street comes all the way down to Barrington and goes all the way up to, I'm not sure if it's Roby. I think it's Roby. I think it goes to Roby. Up that way anyways. You can go up South Street and go across the city. All right, let's go down South Street. I'm looking right at the Westin Hotel at the bottom of South Street, where we join up with Barrington and Mi'kmaq Park, Peace and Friendship Park is what they call it, I guess. Well, you can call it Mi'kmaq Park if you want, because there's some signs out down there about the Mi'kmaq people and how we got the Peace and Friendship Park got named. And there's a Mi'kmaq spelling for Peace and Friendship Park. I wouldn't attempt to say it because I wouldn't do it justice if I tried to say it. I have tried to pronounce it. I need someone who is a Mi'kmaq person to tell me how to say Peace and Friendship Park. I'm really wanting to be able to say that. So if you see me walking around and you speak Mi'kmaq, stop me and tell me how to say Peace and Friendship Park. Okay? That would be greatly appreciated. I know there are some cities, I don't know about Halifax or not, I haven't heard. But some cities, you can go study the native language. There's classes that'll teach you how to speak, or at least be able to have a conversation in the language somewhat. Maybe you won't be fluent, maybe you'll never get that far, maybe you will. But there's classes that will teach you how to speak the native language of that particular area. I'm not sure if we have such a thing in Halifax or not. It'd be nice to explore that. Well, there we are, Peace and Friendship Park right there. And we're gonna, let's see, I'm gonna cross the street here. That's what I'm gonna do. The cars have to wait for me. If I got the right of way to walk across. Somebody apparently didn't know that. Now, all right, I'm gonna walk down here because the cars don't know whether to wait for me or go. So I'm gonna just stand here and we'll walk behind the car. All right, here we are, Peace and Friendship Park. I showed this several times, so I won't go through it today. we'll just look down. I just point out that you can go diagonally 2 directions down through the park, or you can go straight down through the park, and you can take a right angle or a straight through, like an X or a straight line down through. Whatever you want to do, you can get down through there. Nice to see people starting to come into the park again after our long winter. Our winter is almost over. I think we got another week until we're officially into spring. It makes you feel good, don't it, to see that very little bit of snow in the park here. And the sun has got a little bit of warmth today. And it's so nice. I'm trying to focus my phone here. There we go. Okay. Yes, it's so nice to see after a long winter, the warm sun coming out, the snow melting. Haven't seen any robins yet, but I was suspecting the next, before a month or there, we'll probably see some robins. That skateboarder's noisy on the pavement, for sure. All right, we're making our way down. I see the Tim Hortons sign way off in the distance there. I better go, they're waiting for me. Waiting for me to get across the street, okay. Oh, somebody left their clothes there. I know I've been down this area a few times, but there's always something different, so it doesn't hurt to walk down here again. I don't think. Green Street, a little lesser known street down here. These apartments look like containers, but they're not containers. They're just made to look like that. Look like containers stacked up because we're near the port. I guess they thought that was a nice touch. Make the apartments look like containers. Well, let's go into Tim's, get a coffee, relax for a while, and then go home. I have to get home in time to pick up my son from work. So that's what we'll do. We'll go in here, relax, and then we'll head home. So I'm going to stop this video right here in front of Tim Hortons. If you like this video, just push that like button and that'll be really great. If you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you become a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything and it will help me out immensely if you become a subscriber. So, and if you are a subscriber, my thanks to you, because all the people that subscribed have made me continue to go. Keep on at it. So thanks for that. And with that, I like to say, have a great day. Take care. Be safe. And we'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.